Attendees are in listen-only mode.
Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. My name is Dr. Anthony Osegale, and I'm the host for this call tonight once again. And this is a very special Live Your Dreams, Nigeria, Africa, Europe, UAE webinar. It's a very important tour, and from all over the world, you can hook up on this call and have the amazing global world trade opportunity presented to you. And of course, you'll be on your way to financial freedom, time freedom, and it's absolutely one very important business presentation that you'll be thanking whoever referred you to this webinar tonight, being so grateful because of the wonderful, amazing things that will begin to happen in your life, as you join in and follow the pattern that has been set for us to follow to achieve greatness with this wonderful, wonderful company. A big thank you to our CEO, Mr. Ramin Mesgalu, for creating this amazing company and giving all of us an opportunity, to make a financial home run. Now, tonight we have an amazing team leader who will be taking us through the presentation tonight, taking us to the tour tonight. Um, Presenter for today is Obi Anozie. Um, she is married, the set of twins who are just 1 year and 5 months old. She's a clinical embryologist working for an IVF hospital in Abuja, Nigeria. Uh, Obi launched a Plankston BDM virtual designer mall that is on the 17th of October 2014 and upgraded to a diamond BDM on 30th of October, and she sold out all the products she bought with her startup bonus and has currently launched 17 BDMs. She has a team strength of 72 people and so far has made retail sales of up to $21,000, and she's ready to qualify as a diplomat by tomorrow. That is absolutely amazing, so you get ready, to get this amazing, amazing leader take you on this wonderful tour this evening. So Obi, are you on the call?
Yes, I am. Good evening.
Oh, fantastic. Good to hear you and have you with us. Take it away. The call is
Thank
yours.
you. Thank you so much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, or good morning and good afternoon if you're joining us from outside Nigeria or outside our time zone. I've been introduced already. My name is Obiageli Anozie, and I'm privileged to be your host or your presenter this evening on this awesome, awesome, awesome opportunity. I'm so grateful to God Almighty who gave me the privilege and the heart to accept this opportunity when it came my way. And I'm also thankful to our regional ambassador, Abdulrazak Abdulaziz, for showing me this opportunity and not giving up on me. He followed up on me for almost 8 months before I signed up with Global World Trade. Now, Global World Trade is the world's exclusive luxury designer. This company has award-winning products that we all want, and it has the #1 rated business that you need. Global World Trade parades three designer lines: the FERI, the FERI Mosh, and the Posh. Now, Global World Trade's mission statement, our mission statement, is actually to become the world's largest designer brand, whilst providing a life significant one. I will tell you more about that as we go on. Now, this company actually has a jewelry manufacturing heritage that dates back to 1880. They are exactly about 127 years old this year in jewelry manufacturing. So it's not as if just because you're just beginning to hear the name Fairy or Global World Trade, they just started manufacturing their jewelry 5 years or 7 years or 1 year ago. No, they started manufacturing jewelry as far back as 1880, but they were only selling to the elite. It is an exclusive designer brand, only available before to the elite and some celebrities. But the owner of the company, Global World Trade, decided with his network marketing or his direct sales background to open the market to the public. So he did that by pre-launching in April 2005 and officially launched in March 2007. Our company headquarters is in Toronto, Canada. Now, Global World Trade is part of a recession-proof fashion industry. We all can agree with me that we all wear something that has to do with fashion. Every day you get up, you take your bath, you put on clothes. Some people put on jewelry. You will wear a shoe. You carry a handbag or a wallet if you are a guy, or carry a purse if you are a guy. Now, one way or the other, you contribute to the annual global fashion industry revenue of up to the tune of $1.2 trillion. Now ask yourself, how much of this money are you getting back? Just swallow that question. $1.2 trillion. We all contribute to every fashionable item you buy, contributes to this amount you see, 1.2 trillion. How much are you getting back? That's the question. That's what Global World Trade sat down, thought of, did their calculation, their statistics, and decided, no, we have to give something back. Now, because we say this industry is recession-proof, we can testify through statistics. The luxury brands put together last year, 2014, was already making a sales of up to 400 billion before the end of 2014. 400 billion. Just imagine that. In 2012, which was a recession year, Louis Vuitton fashion house made up to $38.9 billion in sales. And in another recession year, 2011, Gucci, this companies are more than 100 years old on ground now. Gucci made up to $15.9 billion in sales. Now, think on that while I introduce the 3 lines that Global World Trade parades. One of the lines is called the Posh by FERI. The Posh items have mainly jewelry, and they have products. The products under this line are available for everyone, everywhere, and for any occasion, any and every occasion. Okay, so our Posh line is lovely, our lovely costume that start from as low as $25. And there's no Posh item that I've seen that is even up to $200, below $190. So everyone can, afford the costume line called Posh. Our award-winning and red carpet favorite is the FERI line. Our FERI line parades the highest, number. We have diversified into so many other products under the FERI line. We have the Selenium. The Selenium is actually 95% pure silver. So we have jewelry under this, category that are made from 95% pure silver coated with rhodium and palladium. Okay, we're actually the first company to start making 95% pure silver. Then the one every other person knows, the fine sterling silver, that's the 92.5% pure silver. And then we also have the stellite, tungsten, and plankton for men. We're actually the first company to start making plankton because it's a combination of platinum and tungsten. So these are mainly rings, bracelets, and pendants, for men. Now, and they are scratch proof. Oh, they have amazing products under this line for our guys who love to wear, rings and love to wear bracelets and, your pendants. Now, we also have the FERI shoes for men and women made of Italian leather, and the handbags and wallets and mercies for men and, purses. So many under that, category. We also have the iPad and iPhone cases, the Samsung phone cases, just accessories, including hand gloves. For, those of us who live in the Western world, we're not used to hand gloves in places like Nigeria, but Some of us travel once in a while and we like to wear something, at least a leather hand glove that's fashionable. You can get yours from, FERI. Okay, so we also have the timepieces, amazing, amazing timepieces under the FERI line. And then we have the sun shields, which are UV protected. They're made of material that protects us from the sun rays, and they are made of, they're so light, very light. I have two shields, actually, two sun shields. Okay, to show you how amazing they are. I couldn't let go of the second one. My friends have been begging me for the second one, but I just refused to let them go. Okay, so we also have the opticals that the FERI can, provide you with opticals for those of you who wear medicated glasses, so you change your frames. Okay, now that takes us to the ultra luxury benchmark, the FERI Mosh. The products under this line have never been seen or made anywhere before. Only FERI Mosh makes what they have under the FERI Mosh line. The FERI Mosh line has the prestigious 19 karat and 21 karat jewelry collection. Now, these items consist of both rings, necklaces, earrings, even rings for bridals, and so many amazing products here. Now, one thing to take note under the FERI Mosh is the FERI Mosh line is the first of its kind in jewelry manufacturing. Over 5,000 years of manufacturing of jewelry made from whether pure gold or not. FERI Mosh is producing the first of its kind, gold and diamond at 19 and 21 karat fused together. Normally, diamonds or precious stones are fused with platinum, but Global World Trade has devised the means of placing stones, diamond stones and all, on 19 karat and 21 karat jewelry. Okay, or 19 karat and 21 karat gold, I beg your pardon. So the FERI Mosh actually aims to be the best of the best. Any products that are bought under the FERI Mosh line actually come with attached certificates from Geminology labs, authentic Geminology labs such as GIA, AGS, IGI, and GemLab. Okay, the FERI Mosh also parades some purses, handbags, and shoes. Okay, stilettos, high heels, very beautiful ones. Okay, and some key rings as well, made from exotic skins. So we have the snake skins, the crocodile skins, and real genuine skins that are used to make products under the FERI Mosh line. Now, in the future, FERI Mosh has been coming out with some other products like the FERI Conquest automatic movement timepieces. They're also going to come out with the FERI original pattern collection. That's handbags and shoes and belts, the wallets that anywhere they're seen in the world, anyone who knows the FERI line would say, oh, that's a FERI. So we have a pattern that is, specific to the FERI line. Okay, now before February this year, the shoe for men hadn't been released, but we now have the FERI footwear for men. It was released in February this year, 2015. Now we're also going to have in the future FERI Mosh investment color collection. So the rings under the FERI Mosh can come with different colors of diamonds at your request. Because as I said, the FERI Mosh is actually the custom made. You decide what color of gold you want, you decide what color of stones you want on your gold items. Okay, we're also going to be coming out with a FERI Expedition luggage collection. We're coming out in 2016 with the FERI Flawless, that's the skincare and makeup products. This year, I think I heard sometime in July, the FERI fragrance has been released. Okay, so this fragrance is oil based, and so no matter that you've sprayed and washed Shaw and Gloria Young amongst our LCs, and they are enjoying their business. Now, we have a lots of media accolades by designer magazines, Hollywood designer magazines, Premier Global Women's Magazine, the Viva International actually awarded our FERI line the 2011 Luxury Designer of the Year award. Okay, now this is alongside other luxury designer brands. There's the Gucci, there's the Dolce & Gabbana, there's the Louis Vuitton, but they looked at FERI and in 2011 awarded this company, one of the lines made by this company, the luxury designer of the year. Regard magazine, a Hollywood designer magazine, actually parades some of the Hollywood stars wearing our products on their front cover. I'm sure if you look well, you'll see that the second Hollywood star here is Natasha Henstridge. If you watch most of our movies, you would recognize that face. Okay, Viva International also in 2013 awarded the FERI Stingray, one of our handbags, the handbag of the year. So the handbag of the year award has been given to one of the products made by FERI. So it's a company you can always rely on and have confidence that the quality of the products we make are good, for companies that are recognized by Hollywood celebrities to give us, accolades. So you can go to the bank and stake your life on it, that this company produces beautiful and wonderful products that will stand the test of time. Quality leather. Okay, now we are also sitting on the red carpet on the Golden Globe Awards, where we were at the Toronto International Film Festival, the Emmy Awards. We have, Hollywood stars in Toronto and Canadian movie stars and other stars from around the world who, stand on the red carpet. When they're asked, what are you wearing? They say FERI. Okay, so we have a lot of them wearing our products. And on the View show of last year, 2014, on the Valentine show, one of our pendants under the FERI line was actually given to every member of the audience. Okay, now even with Oprah Winfrey's magazine, Women of Wealth, our very own Vice President Sanaz Woman was featured in that magazine. Okay, because she is one of the women of wealth making waves in the finance industry, in the network marketing industry. Now, what is our method of distribution? Global World Trade actually allows us or provides a means for us to earn income our way. Look, how much you want to make in this company is determined by you, not by Global World Trade, not by any man, not by nobody. Okay, because they provide a complete marketing system for us. It's an ideal partnership. It's a wonderful partnership. Now, what does Global World Trade do for you, and what do you do for Global World Trade? Global World Trade actually will take care of your inventory, your packaging, your orders and your payments, your shipping and your returns, your guarantees, your shipping and insurance, your guarantees and returns. All you need to do is take your card to the bank or to the ATM, withdraw your money, and spend as much as you want to. What is your part of the business? What are you supposed to do? There's what we call GWT at home. And it means when you join the business, when you become a luxury consultant with Global World Trade, you are expected to host something like a small party in your house or a small get-together. It could be a tea party. It could just be a normal discussion in your house where you invite one or two friends and then you share the opportunity with them. If you can't do the talking, you can invite one of your, the people in your team or your leader, the person who signed you up, to do the talking for you. Most people sometimes say, I don't know how to talk, I don't know how to recruit people. But you invite them once in a while to your house to have fun, to eat. That's something you should do. Or you go visit somebody. And when you're going, visit the person with your package, with your toolkit, everything you signed up with, and show the person, oh, I just launched a mall. What's shopping a mall? What do you mean by that? Oh, then you bust out open. You tell the person what you have done with Global World Trade, how far you've gone, and before you know it, they're asking more questions. Okay? You can also display or broadcast your virtual designer mall, that's your website address, online, because the the system opens a website for you, a virtual designer mall, all to yourself, with the entire products that the company has loaded onto your website. All you need to do is attract people to that website to take a look at the items and order for them. When they order and get the product sent to them, you get paid the profits. They can also decide that instead of buying at retail price, they can become distributors just so they can buy all the above 2,000 products loaded on your website, because they too want products loaded on their own website. They join your business and you're making money because they join the business. And before you know it, they're telling their own friends and family too. And thus your team grows. Okay? You can send out your VDM address to your friends on WhatsApp, on BBM, on Facebook, on Instagram. Just keep sharing it on every available social media out there. You can also put your lookbooks at strategic places, because when you join the business, the company sends you 2 lookbooks, one for Posh, one for FERI. The FERI module will be released very soon. So when you put in your details on these 2 lookbooks, put them in strategic places where you know people go to sit down, wait for appointments. And somebody can pick that lookbook. If he or she sees products that he or she likes, they can order because your VDM address is right there. Just like people go to Amazon to buy. Every day we see things from Amazon, popping up, whether through our emails or on social media. If not Amazon, Jumia.com or Kemu.com or Konga.com. Sometimes we are tempted to buy the things we see because they look really nice. The same thing with you. Get your products out there. Let it be on your social media page. Let it be on your display profile. Let it be on your Instagram wall, your Facebook wall. Let people see these products and decide they like it. I want to buy it. Oh, instead of buying, become a distributor and get it at a less expensive price. And that's all. People just join your business. Okay. You can also host a trade show, or you buy a spot at a trade show. When you buy the spot, you display your products. You come with your documents that you can download from your back office, from your website. Tell people about the business as they pass through. If they're going to buy things from whether you or from others at the trade show, they will surely pass through your site because you have put up very beautiful items. See our handbags, our shoes, our wallets, our timepieces, our sun shields. Nobody will pass by those products and won't want to know more. And for them to now know that they can have it loaded onto their own website where they can make sales from, who will pass by that kind of opportunity? I don't think anyone would. Okay, so with all this marketing system and GWT taking care of theirs, and you take care of this aspect of broadcasting your virtual designer or putting it out there, all you need to do is take your card to your bank or to your ATM, withdraw your cash, and do what it is you want with your money. Live your dream. Take your children on vacation. Take your mom on vacation. Put them in the best, houses they like. Drive the best car you want. With all the monies you're making from here, there's no limit to what you can have. Okay? Now, how do we start? You can start and earn by owning your own virtual designer mall with as little as 169 Canadian dollars. 169 Canadian dollars. I'm not even talking of US dollars. So this 169 is not even up to 200 naira per dollar. If you're in Nigeria, it's not up to 200 naira. Okay, so multiply 169 by say 185 or 190 because it's actually been rising. This is less than 33,000 naira. It used to be less than 30 before the dollar rose, and I'm sure when the dollar rate stabilizes, it will get back below 30,000. So this 169 is like below 30,000 naira to own your own mall. For heaven's sake, I mean, who in Nigeria alone will go rent a shop for 30,000? You haven't even thought of the bills you're going to pay. You haven't even thought of buying the products you're putting into the shop. Who rents a shop to you at 30,000? Nobody. It's not done anywhere. 30,000 naira to own your own mall, loaded with over 2,000 products worth more than 50. company has the most aggressive client rewards program I have ever seen. First of all, they have a club. It's a free VIP account. People can go to your mall and open a free VIP account for themselves. Just like they have to open a free Amazon account for themselves to be able to shop on Amazon.com. Okay, so you can give them your address, like mine is globalwealthtrade.com/obichobi. Anyone who goes there can try to log in by signing up, filling out a form, sign up there. You can decide you want to be a free user. You just want to, go there and buy a product. If you want to go there and buy a product, I can give you, or any luxury consultant can give you, or you who's on this webinar today, when you become a luxury consultant, can give your clients $300 shopping bonus. With that $300 shopping bonus, they can add it to the amount they're going to be spending on your site. So $300 will be knocked off from whatever they're spending on your website. Isn't that just wonderful? How many other companies are giving you $300 in your first shopping on their sites? How many? Even Amazon has never done that. And I don't know which other luxury brand will ever do that. Okay? So your VIP clients can also come back later to buy products, and whenever they buy products, they can make between 2 to 10%. They can have between 2 to 10% rebates on all their purchases. Isn't that just amazing? Very amazing. So as I said, you can sign up with as low as 169 Canadian dollars, and your VDM is what you call a retailer VDM. Okay, so you are a retailer distributor, or you are a retailer distributor. Let me put it simply that way. Now, when you sign up or you launch your mall with 169 Canadian dollars, you don't get any money into your inventory account. The inventory account is the account through which we shop products from the company. Okay, you don't get any startup bonus, but you can make a profit margin of up to 60%, meaning you can buy products at almost 30% discounted price and earn up to 30% in retail profits when people come to your mall to buy items. Now you can make a maximum residual income of $52,000 per year. If that is too small for you, you can decide you will do the silver. If you're doing the silver VDM, you're launching a silver VDM, you're coming on board with 499 Canadian dollars. That's about 85,000 naira. And with that, the company gives you back $85 into your inventory account and $500 as startup bonus. That's a total of 585. Now that's more than you invested. You invested 499 and the company is giving you back 585. Okay, now you can make a profit margin of up to 70%, meaning you're buying at 30% off, and you can make profits of up to 35% on sale on purchases from your website. Now, the maximum residual income you can get in a year as a silver VDM owner is 130,000 Canadian dollars. Now, if that is not enough for you, you want more, you can do the Plankston package. With the Plankston package, you're launching your mall with 799 Canadian dollars. That's about 135, between 135, I think, to 137 now. Now, if you launch with the 799, you're actually getting back a total of up to 838 for you to shop products. You shop products with this money that you're giving back. You're not going to request for the money back to get out of the business. No, they take the money you invested and give it back to you in form of products, but you would be the one to choose the products you want. So the company is giving you back $838 worth of products at retail price. Okay, that first shopping with the startup bonus is at retail price. Now you can make, as a Plankston VDM owner, up to 80% profit margin. That's 40% off in buying and up to 40% in profits. You can make as much as $260,000 in maximum residual income. Now, the gold package goes for $1,599. You will get $1,925 in your startup pack for you to do your first shop. You can shop the products, as I said. Either wear them to promote and show people where you bought the product from, so that they can go do the same thing you did and shop products for themselves as well. Or you can sell the product, get back the money you sold, you invested. So that puts your money back in your pocket, but you've already owned them all. You already own them all. Okay? So you can make as much as 90% profit margin. Now, meaning 45% discounted price, or when you want to buy items as a gold VDM owner, and profits of up to 45% when people go to your VDM to buy products. Now, you can have a maximum residual income of up to 390,000 per year max. All right. Now, if you launch a diamond VDM, which is the most awesome package of all, you are actually getting $3,099 as your investment. You are investing 3,099 Canadian dollars, and the company gives back to you up to $5,000 for your startup bonus. It's actually 6,000 if you launch instantly as a diamond member. It's only when you have launched a retailer, a silver, a platinum, or a gold package, and you want to upgrade up to the diamond package after 30 days of your joining. If you upgrade from the retailer, silver, platinum, or gold into the diamond package after your 30 days of joining, that's when you get only a total of $5,000 in your startup bonus, as your startup bonus. But if you launch a mall directly as a diamond, you actually get up to $6,000. Okay, so $1,000 is added to your 5,000 for your startup bonus. And as I said, you can wear these products and promote them so that you can get more people to join your business, or you sell and get back your money. Meanwhile, you still own a mall. All right, you have up to 100% in profit margin. Isn't that just amazing? 100% in that you can buy products at 50% discounted, 40 to 50% discounted price, and make profits of up to 50% when people go to your VDM to buy products. Now, amazing to see the gap between how much in maximum residual income the gold member can make and how much in maximum residual income the diamond member can make. Just look at the difference. Just look at the difference. It's almost $800,000 difference. $1.56 million in maximum residual income. That is how much you stand to make as a diamond VDM owner. That's just amazing. All right. So as soon as you launch your mall, the company expects you to download your business in a file, because you are in business for yourself. You don't open your mall and then decide to go to sleep and not do the work required. You need to do some work to earn the money you want. After all, if you opened a physical shop, you rented the shop, you bought products, you put the products inside, once in a while you will go to what? Dubai, US, UK, wherever, to shop products. You bring them into the store. You will take inventory. You will employ staff. You will employ maybe a driver to do the taking of your products from one place to another, maybe to sell to your customers. You imagine the kind of hassle you have to go through. But this company only expects you to just learn the business, learn the tricks of the business, and run with it. Okay? So as soon as you're done launching your mall, all you need to do is download the documents and videos in the mall that teach you how to run your business. You learn how to run your business, combine get in touch with other luxury consultants around you, ask questions, undergo trainings, come to as many webinars and tours in whichever town or city you're in as possible. If there's none in your town, set one up. Start one by yourself. Okay? You can also, as soon as you're done with that, or while you're doing that, choose your products from the startup bonus you were given. You can first of all use the first $500 you were given, because the first $500 startup bonus you're given can expire. It expires after 30 days if you don't use it. So the first thing you can do is use the 500 startup bonus, do your first shopping, and wear the products or sell them. So you can select the products from your $500 products from 500 startup bonus from FERI or Posh or both. You can combine both. Okay. Now, how do you make money in this business? That's what I'm sure many people have been waiting to hear. Now, I'm going to teach us the pathway to the 7-figure compensation plan of Global Wealth Trade. Now, this brings us to the networking that directs is not too big to do. We have a binary compensation plan, a free-flowing variable binary compensation plan, the first of its kind ever, the first of its kind. So you're building a team on your left and a team on your right. Now, you who came into the business was actually brought by somebody who brought somebody else as well. So Bob brought you, and let's assume Jane brought Bob. Now, when you come in and you decide you want to run with this business, you also bring your 1 and your 2. That's A and B. And then you teach your A and B to do exactly what you have just done, which is bringing A and B. So you tell A, go bring your own A and B. So A brings A1, A2, and B brings B1, B2. Now, while we are doing this growth, because I have brought, Bob has brought you, and you have brought A and B. While we're doing all that, Bob now decides he also still wants to sign somebody else. He's not tired of signing up people because he's making a lot of money. So all the people he's told before, he's following them up, or he's telling new people everywhere he goes. He just talks about global wealth trade. Now he has somebody who wants to sign up. When he signs up that person, he's already started building his 2 teams, so he can't put that person directly under him. So where does his next sign up go? Under you. Bob 1 now falls in your team. Your right team and your left team is already growing. So you have Bob 1 in your team. Bob 1 doesn't know B2, doesn't know B, doesn't know you. Bob 1 only knows Bob. Bob 1 is in the team of everybody on this line. And everybody on this line will earn from Bob 1. Okay? That's the beauty of this business. And that is to infinity. To infinity. Everybody on your left and your right, you earn from them to infinity. That's awesome. Now, how do we, earn the money that, is accrued by all these people on our team, side left and right to infinity? The company says for every sale of up to $6,250, a diamond VDM owner will earn $500. If you are a gold VDM owner, while you're building your team, you can only earn $375. If you're a Plankton VDM owner, while you're building your team and you want to cash out, you can only earn $250. If you're a silver member, you can only earn $125. And if you're a retailer, you can only earn $50. All from the same effort of accumulating $6,250 from our sales. Now, is the $6,250 only when people come to buy from our website? No. How is the $6,250 accumulated then? That's the question we should ask. 3 sources. There are 3 sources from which $6,250 is accumulated. One is the package sales. Whenever somebody who is a diamond signs up in your team, they sign up with $3,099, right? Now, $2,250 from that amount is actually calculated. That's the percentage of that $3,099 is calculated and added to the $6,250. Okay, so exactly $2,250 from the diamond members registration is added up to the $6,250. Meanwhile, the diamond member already gets $6,000 in products. Okay, now whenever a gold member signs up, $750 from the money they registered with is added up to the $6,250 from which all the members of your team, including you, can get paid. Now, whenever a Plankton member gets, launches their mall, 187 Canadian dollars 50 cents is added to the $6,250. Whenever a silver member signs up, $50 is added to the $6,250. When a retailer signs up, no amount is added to the $6,250 from their registration. Okay, now, and this money, this $500, whenever $6,250 accumulates, is paid weekly. So imagine that you've grown a team so large that $6,250 is accumulated more than 3 times or 4 times or 10 times. Each time $6,250 is accumulated, $500 is waiting for the diamond member. Each time $6,250 is accumulated, $500 is waiting for the diamond member, which is paid every week. Okay, so that's why we say some people can get paid as much as $10,000 in a week, between $500 and $10,000 in a week. Now, how else is the $6,250 accumulated? And one thing you should bear in mind, this entire $6,250 and the accumulated $6,250 and the $500 you're getting paid is on both teams to infinity. Some companies will cut you at generation 10,
or generation 3 or maybe generation 100. Okay, so on both teams till infinity, you will keep earning 500 for every sale of up to 6250. That's amazing. Now, another source through which 6250 can be accumulated is what we call the monthly inventory account. These are the amounts that luxury consultants use to keep their business active. Every month, the company expects you, the luxury consultant, to keep your business active by buying products or saving money into your VDM to keep your volumes intact, the volume of the sales of people in your team. Everybody in your team is becoming active. They're doing something. They're either registering people or people are buying things from their website. Now, for all these things, activities they're doing, you are going to benefit from them. Or for the company to keep those volumes for you, volume from those activities for you, you have to do these amounts every month. Now, these amounts will not be taken by the company. The company says the diamond member should do 150 every month. That's buy a product worth 150 or save that 150 into your business. The company doesn't take it. The 150 is kept for you there until you're ready to use it. If you're not ready to use it by the next month, you put your next 150. It now becomes 300. If you're not ready to use it by the third month, you add another 150. That makes it 450. You keep accumulating it like that until maybe the shoe you're looking at buying is up to $600. When it's up to the $600, you can order for that product you want, whether a shoe or a ring, whatever it is. Okay, next month you can start doing your IA again. So for the diamond member, as I said, is 150. For the gold and platinum member is 75. For the silver and retailer member is 35 every month. Now, whenever your members or everybody in your team do their monthly IA of 150, 75, or 35, 75% of it is added to the 6250. So you see, it's not only from package sales that 6250 is accumulated. When you've grown a large team, when they start paying their IA, it's only IA they were paying, that amount is enough to get some diamond members get paid up to $3,000, $4,000, even as much as $10,000 every week, depending on the number of people in their team and number of people who are even doing their IA. Okay, so everybody works on building their teams. Once you build your team, help your team to build their own team. That will pay you a lot of money every week. How else is 6250 accumulated? What other source is 6250 accumulated from? From website sales. If you have members who are on your team and they want to buy products, when they go to your website to buy a product, you will get paid a profit. Whatever profit you're paid, 60% of it is actually calculated and pulled into the 6250, waiting for members in your team to get paid. So you get paid the profit, your binary uplines get paid the team commissions from the sale you made. So let's say you are the one up here, and Bob One is the one who made this sale of $400, and Bob One is a diamond luxury consultant. Bob One will get $200. Then you and everybody above him will get 60% of $200. That's about 120 added to their 6250 towards them getting paid that week or the next week. Okay, so that's the beauty of our compensation plan. So what is the power of IA? The power of our inventory account. The inventory account actually helps us to buy and sell product or accumulate the money in our inventory account like a layaway plan. In the Western world, they have this beautiful layaway plan where you can go pay small. We actually have it now in Nigeria, where they get trusted members trusted people in the society who can, who are credit worthy. They can, go do a signing or assure a company that they can maybe pay for the car they want to buy or pay for the home appliances they want to buy. All they need to do is sign an understanding with the company that every month this amount will come to the company, and they take the products and go home. While they're busy enjoying the products, they're paying the money small. So it's like the same thing with this company, except that the product will be there in Toronto waiting for you. When you're ready to pick up the product, when you have, piled up enough of your IA, you are able to take or jewelry, you can use it as a gift. You can resell it, and you'll be selling it at the normal retail price, because the person who is seeing the picture of the product on your VDM is seeing the price there. It's $1,500. Meanwhile, you as an LC have bought it at half price. Okay, that is if you're a diamond member, of course. You can also use it as bridal. Some people in this business have bought their own rings from their own mall by saving up their own IA, which makes it easy for them. Okay, you can use it as a gift. My husband did his birthday on May 5th. I started planning for his present since January this year. I saved up my IA for 4 months and got him a pair of FERI footwear for men. Okay, so by my 4 months IA from January afforded me to get him a pair of shoes. I got it earlier, kept it with me on time. I bought it in April. So from my IA from January, February, March, and April afforded me to buy a very nice, this is the first time I'm buying a designer product for my husband. I bought him a designer shoe. That makes me very proud. Your IA can also be your savings. You can also use your IA for investment. When you buy a FERI Mosh product, you can agree with me that when you want to sell it later in the future, there's no way you're selling that amount. Gold always appreciates. So your 19 karat or 21 karat gold FERI Mosh item will not be sold at the same price you bought it. Okay? And you can also use your IA for residual, to build your residual income. Now, one thing we learn in global world trade and in our team is to duplicate ourselves. You can get to 7 figures by understanding the power of duplication. When you come into global world trade, you have to make up your mind that you want to make money, and that the way to make money is to do what others have been doing before you. What have others been doing? Duplicating themselves. They learn something, they do it because they see it's working for others, and then they teach the new people they bring into the business to do it, and they teach them to teach their own new people as well. So learn it, do it, teach others to do it, and teach them to teach others to do it. Let it not truncate. Duplication should go on at every level. Imagine that all your people are doing is, doing their IA. If people are doing only IA, imagine that your 5 team member grows to 25 because you've duplicated yourself in them, and they have also duplicated themselves. When it grows to 25 and you have only people on 35 IA, God forbid, which is always almost impossible. You can't have all 25 people only on retailer or silver VDM. Even if that is the case, you will be making on residual income alone $630 per year. Okay, imagine they were all plankton or gold. That's 1,350. That's a raise for you in a year. Has your job done this raise for you? Have they done a raise of giving you a raise, an income raise of up to 1,350? If they were all diamond members and they were doing their 150 IA, that's 2,700 for you in a year in residual income. But that is even if there are only 25 people. Imagine that your 25 duplicated to 125, to 625, to 3,125, which in 2 years we've already hit in Nigeria. Okay, imagine yourself in 2 years' time, your team has grown to up to 3,125 people, and all of them are a mixture of both the 35 IA people, the 75 IA people, 150 IA people. The least you can make is $78,750. $78,750 in a year in residual income. My people, rush and do this thing and start early. In 2 years' time, you will not believe what you're seeing. Especially if you learn it, teach them, and teach them to teach others. Okay? Or imagine in down the road, in 2 years, in 3 years, or in 5 years' time, your team has grown to 15,625 people. Imagine you making in maximum residual income 800 and something thousand, or 1.something million dollars. This is dollars we're talking about, not even naira. If the naira is even good, but this is dollars we're talking about, multiply it by the exchange rate now. This is something you did 5 years ago, and after 5 years, you are now earning this. I mean, come on, people. This is it's not too hard for us to do, all because you introduce the business to 5 people, and you are helping them launch the business to extra 5 people each, and you're telling everybody, go do the same thing we are doing. And as everyone is running with their team, you are making money because you did the work once and then you're resting afterwards. All you're doing is helping your people. Okay? So, How else do we earn in this business? There's so many ways to earn. We have what we call the business development bonus. That's an additional bonus on your first and second generation. So let's say you're the one right there in the middle. When you launch your mall and you help others launch their own malls, that you've introduced others to your own business, they are your first generation. Now, each time they get this $500 weekly that we're talking about, the company will calculate 10% of every time they are paid their $500 and pay you. They will pay just as a means of saying thank you for showing this business to your first generation. Now, when they have their own first generation as well, they also will earn 10% from their first generation. You will now earn 5% from your first generation's first generation, which is your second generation. Okay? So, someone like my regional ambassador, Abdulrazak, on the 2nd of January this year, when people were, busy struggling to imagine how they could pay their children's school fees or how they could get back their resources from all the amount they spent during the Christmas break, he got paid up to $10,000 on business development bonus. He said when he got that money, he was first of all confused. He thought maybe they had made a mistake. Until he investigated and got told that is the business development bonus of his first generation, all the monies they had earned in the last quarter. Because BDB, that's business development bonus, is paid every quarter. So he was paid, that last paid, I think in September. Then they paid again in January. So when he got it, he wasn't expecting it. He wasn't the only one that got paid then. A lot of people earned least amount like 10K, some people 5K, some people 8K, some people 2,000, some people even as little as $100. It's still something because your people earned something. And as long as they earn, you will earn because they have earned. Just as the company, a way of the company saying thank you. Okay? Now, every time you actually launch a silver, tungsten, gold, or diamond VDM, the company takes 50% and gives to you just for signing that person up. Just because you showed the business to that person, take 50 first. Maybe you spent more than 50 or about $50 on recharge card, maybe to call the person. Or maybe you spent it on fuel. You bought fuel, fueled your car and you drove to the person's house to tell the person about the opportunity or to the person's workplace. Just for doing all that, the company, GWT, will say, thank you, take this $50 for doing that job. If it's a retailer that you signed up, they give you even $10. $10 for signing up that person. That's really awesome. So these are some of the wholesale profits we get from the people we personally launched and our second generation. Now, we can also earn or get to enjoy luxury and exotic car clubs and exotic vacations. Who are those that enjoy these exotic vacations and exotic car clubs? The people who we call the regional ambassadors, the national ambassadors, and the global ambassadors. What does it take you to even become even a regional ambassador? A regional ambassador is someone who has introduced 16 people to the business who are on their IA, appropriate IA, for 6 months. That's just, in fact, when I heard it the first time, I kept on getting confused because I had to go back to look at what, the company was offering. I kept on going back. I said, are they sure it's 16? Are you sure it's 16? You need only 16 people you personally told about the business who launched their malls to be on their IA for 6 good months, and you become a regional ambassador who qualifies to go for a luxury vacation, 6-star accommodation with a butler. You can imagine. Okay, so now the company actually sent their first pile of regional ambassadors and above who went for the first vacation last year. The company has been on ground since 2007, but they refused to send those who had qualified because they were too few. So last year, they had people that qualified who went for this luxury vacation and enjoyed themselves. Okay, if you look at the list here, the picture here, we have them. That's Rene Layo and his wife. That's the CEO of the company, Rami Mesgalo. That's Sean Haynes. That is Sherry Zhao. This is the top earner in the company, Reza Mesgalo. And this is Leo Scala. I'm so inspired by these people. I'm inspired by their stories every day. They're just ordinary people like you and I who dared to say yes to a vision, an opportunity they saw. And today, this man here, who is the highest earner in the company, Reza Mesgalo, is earning $500 every 47 minutes. Honestly, every time I $500 every 47 minutes. Type it in, punch it into your calculator, and ask yourself, how much is he earning then in a month or in a year? How much? Now you can also get to enjoy the luxury car and exotic car incentive program. This is the industry's first true car incentive. Other companies would give you a car and make you pay for it, or if you don't qualify by the next month, they take it back. But once you qualify for a car incentive program in GWT, they give you the car, you ride it for a year and a half. They pay for it for 1 full year and a half. All you need to do is re-qualify after 18 months. After 18 months, it doesn't take much for you to re-qualify after 18 months at all. It doesn't. What are the kind of cars? We're not talking about my cars. We're talking about Bentley, Porsche, Mercedes-Benz, Range Rover. I mean, Aston Martin. What kind of? We're talking about luxury cars. Luxury cars. So these are the kind of incentives, mouth-watering incentives that this company has. And we have people that are already earning their own and driving theirs and going for their vacation. So it's not a hearsay thing. Okay? So you can get to become a shareholder with this company for the rest of your life. As somebody who attains the status of a regional ambassador, you can share 2% on all new package sales from across the globe. This company is already in 93 countries and counting. For all these countries they're going to, and for all the people that are launching their malls in these countries, once you become a regional ambassador, you will share alongside with all the people, others that have qualified, 2% on all packages that are sold in any one of these countries. Okay, your market is busy expanding to other countries, and yet you're in one place. You're in Nigeria, or you're in Egypt, or you're in South Africa, or you're in the United States, but yet your business has gone to other countries. Okay, and you're earning from other countries. That's just so awesome. And this money, you earn it for the rest of your life. You earn the monies from this share for the rest of your life. So as I said, only those who have qualified to be regional ambassadors, national ambassadors, and global ambassadors get to share with this 2% package sales from across the globe. Now, even if what I'm saying is not true, go online and check. Do your due diligence. Investigate. We have credible international media recognition. So this is a business with prestige and serious third-party credibility. Loaded one. No company has the kind of credibility we have. No other. So, Canadian Jeweler, a magazine that has been on ground for 130 years, and they are a respected authority in jewelry manufacturing. They featured us cover page of one of their journals, of one of their issues. On the cover page, they called our CEO a man with a touch of luxury and said so much on several pages. of that particular issue. Okay, this is an American. We're talking about American Business Journal. The American Business Journal only features CEO from America. This is the first time they were featuring a CEO from outside America, but they took a notice. They noticed global world trade and said, we can't keep quiet about this company. They had to bring that to the cover of the American Business Journal. We also have Canadian Business Journal talking about our products and our company inside their magazine. Charity organizations, especially the relief of those that are still giving victims of the Nepal earthquake. We were in Somalia in 2011. We were in Haiti in 2010. We support the Sick Kids Foundation. We support athletes that have a dream of going for Olympics. We also, with the Young Street Mission, we contribute, we give for the March of Dimes. We also give to Rally for Kids with Cancer, along with TIF, that's Toronto International Film Festival. And we are also with the SFAS. So these are some of the charity organizations that we are part of. We are people helping people. We always give towards all these charitable organizations. Now, since inception, we have been breaking record. We started in 2005 for our pre-launch. Since that 2005, we have had the industry's best earning per distributor ratio. We have the industry's best distributor monthly activity ratio. We have the industry's best distributor retention ratio. If someone gets tired of GWT business and they say, oh, there's too much work, I'm not doing it again, I don't want to do nobody, I'm not signing up anyone, they go. They go and they come back because they see those that they started after or those that started before them, or they just see people making it and they decide, oh no, if this person can make it, then I'm sure I can make it. They come back. Most times, all the team members in our team are on their IA. Even if they've not signed up anyone, they still want to do their IA. When I was signing up people and my team members hadn't started signing up people, I refused to get discouraged because I knew what I stood to gain by doing my IA. I knew what I stood to gain by I kept on telling people about it. Yes, for every maybe 10 people I talked to, I maybe had one listening and maybe deciding to launch or saying, okay, I will launch later, but it didn't deter me. I kept on talking. I kept on following up. And today, I'm inching towards my goal. I'm inching towards the vision I've written for myself. Okay? When Global World Trade came to Nigeria, we had a record attendance of up to 1,200 people, both LCs and, new prospects. When they came to Nigeria, Renee Lyon was with them and Brian Arindale was there as well. All these people you see in the middle are also LCs who had signed up here in Nigeria. This is Risi, this is Kafina, this is Mrs. Olumayowa Adeyinka, this is Comfort Negedu, this is Hawa Bello, this is Abdulrazak, my Ibu Ari. Okay, so these are people who are already making it, and they even talked about us in the website Business for Home when they launched GWT in Nigeria. And this launching was just done last year. And yet our team is boasting. Nigeria has been the #1 market for the past almost 6 months. We have been wowing the company. We are wowing the entire world with the way we are running with this business because it's been so awesome. These are some of the people who have already been making cool money with the business. This is Mrs. Olumayowa Adeyinka, already earning up to $10,000 a month. Mrs. Shola Omotayo, earning up to $10,000 a month. Mayowa Adeyinka is a regional ambassador. Shola Omotayo is an ambassador. Mrs. Kafina Ajibola is already a regional ambassador, and I'm sure already earning more than $10,000 a month. Our own Abel Abdulrazak was a $10,000 a month earner, but now he's more than that. Habelo, of course, also is more than that. She is also a regional ambassador. Our own Abdulrazak is now a $25,000 per month earner in Global World Trade. When I say 25, I mean 25,000 every month. Every month. So now he's a 6-figure income earner. He earns nothing less than a 6-figure in dollars every year. And he can't go back because he has businesses. She swore she will never do any other one. Reluctantly, she came into this one. She came and listened to a presentation. After the presentation, she decided to give it a try. And today, this young lady for national ambassador, and she's earning big time every month. What some of us have not earned in 3 years. Regional Ambassador Kafina Ajibola. Oh, in fact, this lady is the powerhouse that even my words cannot begin to qualify. I can't use words to qualify her. When she speaks, monies just roll. People just say, no, I don't need to think about this. I need to take a loan. I need to do this business. This is someone who owns her own traditional business. But when she saw this, she said, this traditional business I have will not earn me the kind of money this business will earn me if I give it my attention for just 2 years. Even if it's just 2 years, I give attention to it. Right now, she's already a shareholder. She's a regional ambassador. So sharing 2% on all global sales worldwide. Of course, our own RA is already a regional ambassador. So these are the regional ambassadors we have. Now, Comfort Negodu is the first female national ambassador in global world trade. She's a President Corps winner and the first female national ambassador. The other two we have are Rene Lyon and Reza Mesgalo. So there are only 3 national ambassadors in this company right now. Our own very Nigerian national ambassador, Comfort Negodu, is one of them. After being in this business for just 2 years, she launched her mall in 2013. We're just in 2015. Just imagine. Just imagine. Now, you can decide to launch your mall today. Launch your mall. Launch your mall with either the 169. You can earn, remember, a maximum residual income of 52,000, or you can do the silver. You can earn maximum residual income of 130 per year, or you can do the plankton, or you can do the gold, or you can do the diamond. Remember, I said if you do the diamond, you're getting as much as 6,000 Canadian dollars as your startup bonus, and earn yourself up to 50% when sales are made on your mall, from your mall. You earn up to 50% on profits, and you can buy products at almost half price, okay? And earn yourself up to 1,560,000 Canadian dollars yearly as residual income. Residual, you've done the work before, so that these monies just keep rolling in every year. Okay, now, if you decide that all these amounts we have called are too much for you to launch, you can decide to do the trade-up program. Let's say you've tried 1 or 2 businesses before and they didn't work out for you. GWT actually considers that you've spent a lot of money, so they reduce the amount that you should spend in launching your own mall. The retailer VDM stays the same. There's no change in the retailer VDM. But if you decide you want to do a silver VDM, own a silver VDM, but you don't have 499, what you have is 3,399. You can launch with that amount, but you only get $500 as your startup bonus. Remember, this is as against 585 if you were launching with the regular silver VDM. But if you're doing a plankton and you don't have the 799, they can knock off $200 for you, and you launch your mall with only $599. But that means you're getting only $500 as your startup bonus. Same thing with the gold. If you launch your mall, if you can't launch your mall with up to 1,599, then you have just 1,199. You can launch your mall with that amount, but you're getting only 1,165 as your startup bonus. What of a diamond luxury consultant? If you don't have the 3,099 and you want to be a diamond so that you can earn the $500 every week when your team starts to work, you can launch it with 2,099. With 2,099, you only get $3,000 as your startup bonus instead of the $6,000 as your startup bonus. Okay, so consider any one of these VDMs. Get back to the person who sent you to listen to this talk, who sent you to, be a part of this opportunity. Find out more from that person, what you need to do, how soon you need to take position. When I heard about this business, I stalled. I stalled for 8 months. I'm beating myself up every day. Why didn't I take, even if it's just the retailer or the silver, then move up from there, get more money, maybe take a loan and, become a diamond so that I could earn the $500. I know what I'll be earning today if I had signed up when Abdulrazak told me about this business. But I thank God today something is already happening. I didn't continue sleeping. I didn't continue stalling. I'm doing something today with what I've been given. So now we have the $300 gift certificate for you. We're saying thank you for listening to us. We know you've taken time out of your busy schedule. So if you want to sign up as a free VIP club member, you can do that with the person who sent you to this webinar. Ask the person to give you your $300 gift certificate so that you can redeem it on their website by buying products worth up to $600, meaning you'll only be paying $300 for a $600 worth of products. And it comes with free shipping anywhere in the world. And there's a catch: it must be a FERI product. Of course, the FERI products are the best anyway. It must be a FERI product, and it mustn't be more than 2. Okay? Thank you very much for listening. God bless you.
Wow. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, Obi. That was
Thank you so much,
just
sir.
wonderful. Yeah,
Thank
so you
you.
heard it all from Obi and Jose, Diamond LC. You heard it all from her. You just don't want to wait. You want to immediately get in touch with the luxury consultants who invited you on this webinar, and immediately launch your virtual designer mall immediately and start to, you know, rake in the funds and build your team and build your organization and get into the mega box. This is what you want to do. So don't waste any time whatsoever. Immediately get in touch with the uh, luxury consultants who invited you uh, to this tour tonight. All right. Now, if you have any questions and you're on this call, you can just raise your hand by clicking on the hand tab on your device or on your laptop, and we will unmute you and give you the opportunity to ask that question. Alternatively, you can as well just type in the question on the question tab, just type in the question and send it, and we will have those questions answered. Okay. Now, while you're doing that and we're looking out for that, okay, we will just, yeah, I can see one or two hands. The hand has gone off. Is that Naomi Achibong? So, okay, the hand is down. Now, while we collate all that so that we can then present for Obi to answer for us, we'll just allow a few of our inspiring leaders, to just give their testimonials on the call tonight. Okay, I see Regional Ambassador Abdul Razak is on the call. Uh, so we'll just let Abdul on the call tonight. Absolutely amazing leader. Aroe Abdul, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Good
Oh,
evening,
good evening.
Doctor. How are you today?
I'm fine. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. So we just want to have a testimonial from you, to all our listeners. All
Fantastic.
exciting. Yeah.
All right, fantastic. First of all, please, wow, what an awesome delivery. Obiageli, just wow. I was here and listening to her was just, oh my gosh. That was a wonderful presentation. Congratulations. And I can't wait to celebrate you tomorrow as our latest diplomat. You have put in such a wonderful effort with your children and your job. You make this thing so easy. I mean, that's the possibility here. Anybody can, just come in here and hit a financial home run. Once again, good evening, everybody, wherever you are here in Nigeria. If you're outside of our time zone, good afternoon or good morning. My name is Abdul Razak Abdul Aziz, a regional ambassador with Global Wealth Trade. My story is really very simple, very short. Um, I saw this amazing opportunity just per chance. Okay, I stumbled upon it online. I tried to bring my wife onto the program, and it was not possible. I was referred to see somebody who was in the business, and I contacted she allowed him to sponsor my wife at that time. So I started the business for my wife. I thought it was a fashion business. So I had that bias, thinking. But at the end of the day, 2 months later, when regional ambassador Leo Scala came into Nigeria, I was able to see the huge opportunity of global wealth trade. And from that day, I took up, the business and I started to run with it. What really, inspired me was the possibility of earning, up to $500 every single week. Because at that time, I tell you, it was a bit difficult. My businesses at that time was slow, and I thought, wow, $500 just for wearing luxury designer products and promoting, this amazing products. So that was, for me, that was the first attraction. And then the knowledge that I can become a shareholder, of an international, brand, and like Obi said, 16:6, just show 16 people this amazing opportunity, and you know I could get it done. So wow, when I saw that, I said, you know what, I can do this. I can do this in 12 months or less. And so I set the target for myself, and I started to run with the opportunity. But like I said, my goal was $500 every single week. That was huge for me at that time. And I started, to do what was necessary. So my long-term goal was to become a regional ambassador, that is a shareholder of the business, you know, in 12 months or less. And the other milestones just happened along that journey. And within just 5 months in the business, I hit $10,000 in a month. And wow, that was, I woke up, I woke up in the morning, just to I don't know, look at do some study or something, and I just opened my laptop, and there it was on Facebook. I had been recognized as a 10K club member. That was really awesome. 2 months afterwards, I entered into the 25K club, and I was, wow, this is just like a dream. Okay, and along the way, I've met some incredible people, and we're all working together. Obi, Obi, we're just, we're friends on social media. Eventually, we met. In fact, the day she came for the presentation, I didn't even recognize her. And then regional master Kafina, and so many people. I've just met them on this, incredible journey. And then, in 12 months, I was able to enter into the six-figure club. I'd earned over $100,000 in 12 months. I wasn't even counting. I didn't know when all of this happened, because that's the beauty of GWT. You just get involved in so many exciting things on a daily basis. You're not even looking at yourself, but you're looking at impacting so many people with this amazing opportunity. And guess what? In 12 months, I did not hit regional ambassador in less than that time, but in exactly 12 months, when I decided 12 months ago in February of 2014, I became, a regional ambassador on the 1st of February 2015. Amazing, amazing. What just started simply as, an opportunity to earn an extra $500 every single month has turned, to this, amazing achievement. And for me, it's incredible. It's incredible. At the time, like I said earlier, it was a point where my wife and I, we had a housing project. We had stopped it because it was really difficult to, we were just looking at taking care of immediate, financial needs. But along the way, with this amazing opportunity, we've been blessed. And a few weeks ago, with earnings from GWT, we're able to complete our home, and we just moved into our home. I'm sitting comfortably in, our home right now. It's just amazing. Our kids have all the opportunity to play around the compound. It's just been a tremendous journey, and I encourage everybody who's on this call tonight. This is an absolute. You're really privileged to be on this call tonight. The